Being a true leader is bringing others with you. That is opening the door. That is extending an invitation that maybe nobody ever offered, and you never know what lives you have changed by doing that. She knew what it was like to be a marginalized individual in the real estate industry as a professional. And it was important for her to not be the only. She never really wanted to be the first, but to not be the only and to make sure others were coming along. And I got the Jean Leake Scholarship, I think in 2018. And that's what kicked it all off. And I will have to say, because I knew Jean personally, it meant a lot to me. Jean Leake's name, and if you notice, we always say Jean Leake, like we give her full name, carries a lot of weight. And I think that is because she was consistent. Her approach to her business is integrity, respect, and consistency, and her life, which is why we are talking about her right now.
Ann was a passionate supporter and a consistent supporter of the underdog. Also, if you proved to her that you're willing to do it the right way with integrity and professionalism, she was in your corner 100%.
She was just a first-class person in every respect. Highly competent, very professional, very ethical.
And Ann was always, looking for the people that had that passion for leadership. She saw that little spark, she would try to feed that flame. So, she would be delighted to know that people are going to DC on her behalf or with the scholarship. She pursued what she was passionate about, which at a big part was the Minneapolis Area Association of Realtors. And that was a huge part of her life. And I think she'd be very happy with the legacy she left behind.
She just had this rock solid ability to know what to say, when, and how to maximize people's involvement. And an invitation just for a conversation could be enough to be able to get people involved.
When a stranger encourages you or sees something in you that you didn't see in yourself, that sticks with you. And that's what sticks with me with Fran.
She had the patience to ask first, what do you need? What help can I be? And then nurturing them into not only finding a way, but encouraging them to do more and likewise get involved.
She's already done the work. And this scholarship is just to, one, honor that, but to allow that work and that genuineness and authenticity that she had live on.
I think she'd be incredibly honored. And because that was her lifeblood, was getting people involved, keeping them ever growing, and finding ways to have an impact. And Fran's greatest skill is not ever walking away from the opportunity to have an impact.
So even though Fran is not physically here with us, through this scholarship, we will see more and more people that she has somehow picked out and said, I see something in you that you may not have seen in yourself. And here's a Fran Davis scholarship